You are listening to episode 24 of the 3 Count Podcast, the podcast which covers the week's events in the world of wrestling. So let's get started.
This is the 3 Count Podcast with your hosts, Aaron Phelan, Adam Barlow, and Michael Titley.
Hey everybody, Aaron Phelan here with Michael Titley.
Hello.
No Adam again?
No, Adam's still in rehab.
He will be back soon.
When he's out of rehab.
A lot of logistical reasons why you can't be here, but we don't need to get into that. So anyway,
rehab.
Welcome to the 3 Count Podcast. If this is your first time listening, then thanks for coming. The 3 Count Podcast is produced every week or thereabouts for your enjoyment and our amusement. So let's get into our Battleground pre-show.
It's Battleground.
It is. It's Battleground. No,
Are you
actually,
looking forward to it?
I actually kind of am. It's surprising how they've treated this pay-per-view for what is usually, I'd say, an uneventful B show. It's actually looks like it's going to turn out to be a very good show, which is surprising. But
do you not think it's a bit weird that literally all the matches other than the main event and maybe John Cena have had no proper build, whereas in the 2 weeks where they was doing pay-per-view after pay-per-view, they was having more build in the thing.
I think the thing they've done with this 5 weeks is they've been in like a routine where they've thought, right, we've got 2 weeks, let's just go like full out in these 2 weeks. Whereas I think with the 5 weeks, they've kind of become a bit lazy and thought, oh yeah, we've got another week here to go for that.
Okay,
let's just leave it. And I know exactly. It's just. It's not had the best of builds, but when you look at the match card on paper, it actually is a pretty decent match card. So,
well, the main event, don't get me wrong, that's been built like a.
Oh yeah, that's had a fantastic build, really, to be honest. But I get where you're coming from. It's definitely been kind of lazy booking, but we might as well go straight from the top with the pre-show. Talking about lazy booking. We've got King of the Jobbers, King Barrett, versus R-Truth.
The other King of the Jobbers.
Exactly. This match is for Barrett's King of the Ring crown, so...
No one's going to watch that because it's on the pre-show.
This is an interesting one.
Are you going to watch it?
I probably will. Whether I'm going to watch it because I want to watch it, or whether I'm watching it for the sake of watching it is another thing. But I don't know. I mean, we've seen the match how many times in the past?
I think 5 times out of the last 5 weeks.
Exactly, we've seen it so many times. It's not going to be anything new because they're not going to give them long. It'll probably be an hour-long pre-show, and they'll get 5 minutes at the end, which is what they usually do, which I find stupid. But that's probably what they're going to get, and.
That's why I don't like the pre-show. It's mostly just Byron Saxon talking.
Wow.
And if I want to, listen to that, I'd watch NXT.
I can't even respond to that. Anyway.
Because I'm right.
No, you're not. Anyway.
Because it's correct.
So, in this one, I want Barrett to win, but then again, do I want Barrett to win? Because since he's won this King of the Ring, it's done nothing good at all for his career. If anything, it's been harmful to his career. But then again, I think if Truth wins it, I don't know. It doesn't seem right for him to win it after he got eliminated. And if you want to give any credibility still to the competition, the tournament even, which I don't think it has got much credibility anyway, to be honest.
Anymore.
But if you want to keep that little bit it has got, I think it would be stupid to have Truth winning the title, the title of King off Barrett now. But I don't know. I mean, what are your thoughts on the stipulation?
I don't want to sound really bad, but I genuinely couldn't care less who wins.
In terms of the stipulation, though, what do you think of that? Do you think it was good to put that stipulation on their match, or
maybe because it just brings a bit of It brings a little bit of edge to it, whereas if it was just another match, you think, oh, fucking hell, this again, which I am thinking of the pay-per-view, but at least it's a little bit different.
Yeah, true. Well, let's do predictions for it anyway. We'll do who you want and who you think's going to win. I want I want Barrett to win, definitely. But who I think's gonna win? I think Truth's gonna get it, to be honest.
Wow, really? Bold call.
It is a bold call, but I don't know. I think maybe with Barrett, they've kind of been testing out how he copes with the role, and especially with the merchandise that they've pumped out for him recently with Bad News back on it. I think possibly they're going to try and return him back to the Bad News gimmick, but
Which was good.
it was very good. It's like with what we've discussed before. It seems like the whole point of bringing the competition in was kind of to get the Bad News gimmick off of him, because it was getting over with the fans, which is a shame. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. I'd love Barrett to retain, but I don't know. It's a tricky one, to be honest. I just want what's best for him, to be honest, and
what's best for business.
Exactly, and I don't know what is going to be the best option, to be honest, for his career. But let's hope whatever happens, it turns out best. So, do you want to give your predictions?
I want and think Mr. R-Truth.
Oh, right, you want R-Truth to win.
Yeah.
What's your reason behind that? Is it?
I just think that this, like I said a second ago, it's done nothing for Barrett at all. It's made him worse. And I think if he keeps doing it, he'll just keep being a jobber. Whereas if he loses it, he could go on to a better rivalry, which could, in turn not make him a jobber.
Yeah, true. So, did we get Adam's predictions? I don't think we did we?
No, but we'll just make them up.
Right, I know, we'll call what we think he wants. I think he wants Truth and thinks Truth like you, to be honest.
I think the opposite. So what we'll do, we'll write these down, and we'll see who gets how many right.
Well, I've jotted down what we've thought, so...
Jot down what we think Adam thinks, just to go Inception.
Right, okie doke. I'm trying to go with an order that I feel most important that these matches are, to be honest.
So let's go with Randy Orton versus Sheamus next then.
Yeah, honestly, I think we should do, to be honest. I mean, we've seen this match how many times now?
As many as we've seen Randy and Cena.
We've seen it countless, haven't we, to be honest?
It's not that I'm bored of it, it's the fact that, it's like they don't work well together.
No, they just don't seem to have much chemistry, to be honest.
Which happens, it happens a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's nothing taken away from each of them, they just can't work together. And
Indeed.
I don't see why they're trying to force it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure Randy could be doing a lot better things at the moment with his time than this. Maybe a rival with Jamie Noble, something like that. Maybe. Or a Jones J&J. The JJR.
JJ. So, is there much to discuss in terms of build for this, to be honest?
No, because all we've seen is blind attacks, and then Randy got an RKO last week.
Exactly.
There's not been much, promos or anything for it.
No, there hasn't really, has there? I mean, I can't really speak for SmackDown side of things because I haven't caught a lot of SmackDown recently, to be honest. But I don't know. It's
the thing with SmackDown is they have to advertise good matches on Raw for people to watch it.
Yeah. Because
the bulk of Raw watchers don't watch SmackDown because, I don't like slagging it off, but why would you? You're watching SmackDown and a lot of it's Raw results.
Yeah.
It's just a bit ridiculous, really.
Yeah. I think whilst actually we are discussing SmackDown, I know this isn't a SmackDown podcast, but Seamus... No. But Seamus, they haven't got a match on the pay-per-view. Just want to quickly bring up a nod to Cesaro and Rusev's match on SmackDown this past week. Fantastic. Rusev got his second ever loss by pinfall to Cesaro, so...
It was his first two.
You know damn well who that was, Mike.
Who was it though? I can't remember.
I think he goes by the name of John Cena, I think.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
But yeah, he got a loss to Cesaro. It actually felt important. The commentary did a great job of making it feel important.
Was it Byron Saxon?
It was indeed, Mike.
Was it? Oh yeah, he's on SmackDown. Who's the other one on SmackDown that I don't know really?
It's Tom Phillips. Does he still do it? I can't remember. Michael
Yeah,
Cole does
I'm
it,
not a
doesn't
fan
he?
of him. I'm not a fan of him either.
I can't remember. I just remember commentary like putting over Cesaro pretty well, making it a big deal. So
Putting him over like Rover.
it was indeed. So yeah, it was great stuff. So back to our predictions anyway. I'm going with this one. What should I go with?
You want Randy Orton because you don't like Irish people, and you think Sheamus because Sheamus is the Irish John Cena, as you always say.
Well, you called my predictions right, and not exactly the right reasons, but
I think the reasons are correct.
but no, they are actually what I'm gonna go for. I do want Orton to win, but I do think Sheamus is gonna get the win in this one. I think he's been pretty cold as a Money in the Bank holder. I forget he's even got it, to be honest. So
Oh shit, he isn't he?
exactly. So I think him getting a win in this match will kind of, I don't know, reinforce why he should be the holder of the briefcase. But then again, I don't see any reason why he should be, to be honest. Anyway, but that's for another time.
Want Randy and think Randy, but I think he'll win by DQ.
Oh God, please no,
Why?
because that means the feud continues.
That's what I think they're going to drag it out until Sheamus. I think they're waiting for Sheamus's right rivalry to set up the Money in the Bank cash in.
Possibly. I mean, I know the thing that's going around at the minute is that Sheamus is probably holding the Money in the Bank till next year because he's in the new teenage. Oh no, he's in. What's he in? Is he in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film? Isn't
No, mate, I don't want radio dirt sheets. Sorry about that.
No, he's in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. So
What, the animated one, or
no, like the actual.
you're a bit white for it, isn't it?
I can't remember which character he's playing. I think he's playing quite a significant character in it, so they're probably gonna put the title on him next year, if anything, when the film's coming out, to give him kind of that publicity. But we'll see how that goes. That's my guess anyway. So yeah, so you're going Randy and Randy?
I'm going Randy and Randy. That's a bit weird, that, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
But we'll leave it in there.
We will. Who do you think Adam's gonna go for in this one?
Adam will want Sheamus, but think Randy.
You'll want Sheamus, but think Randy.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, if you
Rocksteady.
you give it a big little Google.
Yeah, Megan Fox is in it as well. No, I'm on IMDb. Oh, William Flinch is in it. I might watch it now.
So yeah, I think Adam's probably going to go Sheamus and then Orton. Actually, I think he'll want Sheamus, and I think he wants Sheamus, but he'll think Randy's going to get the win in this one.
Probably, knowing Adam.
I'm agreeing with your call there, Mike.
He's like 20th of people, like 20th of, like, you know, when you scroll through the actors that are in the film, he's like 20th. I think he's got a big role in this.
Maybe he hasn't got that big of a role then.
Pardon?
I said maybe he hasn't got that big of a role in the film then.
Yeah, probably. Don't know why he's doing it then. So, have we got a Divas match? Oh, I think is it going to be...
No, it didn't get announced, did it, the Divas match?
No, but I think there's a tag team one, isn't there?
Is there?
I think so.
Oh, what, a tag team match in general?
No, Divas one.
Oh, I don't think it's been announced, has it?
Right, but I'm just going to call that there's going to be a Divas tag match.
I'm not going to disagree with you there, to be honest. I'm imagining they're definitely going to do something with the new call-ups from NXT. What that is, I don't know, but it probably will be some sort of tag match, like you say.
I don't understand why this couldn't have waited till Survivor Series.
Because the payoff's probably going to be SummerSlam, so...
I don't know, it would have been good at Survivor Series because of... They could have had teams.
To give a bit of credibility to the pay-per-view as well.
Yeah.
Seeing as it's kind of dwindled in the past few years.
Last time it was shite when it was Team Page, but it was just an awful team.
yeah, it was kind of
They
just
literally got the bottom drawer of the Divas division in there.
randomly throwing everyone into the match for the sake of it.
And then they all end up losing, and Paige was on her own. It was like 4-1. It was like, why am I watching this?
Yeah, so they probably will do a tag match, I'm imagining.
I'm going to say Paige and Becky Lynch with Charlotte on the ropes as the manager.
I was going to
and
say
then,
what.
and then the Bellas with Alicia Fox.
Do you not think he'll get him be in the match somehow? Sasha and her team with Tamina and
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about
Naomi.
it. I don't think there'll be a tag match then if there's all that in it. Maybe a Battle Royal, that'd be alright, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't want to see a battle royal, to be honest. It seems a bit random. I don't know.
Do you mean all these bookings so far have been quite random?
True. I don't know. I'm not going to make a call, actually, for what I think they'll do with the Divas, because I think they're saving it for SummerSlam, to be honest. I think whatever happens on this pay-per-view is not going to be anything definite, if you know what I mean. I don't think they're going to announce a match that's actually going to take place anyway. I think there's going to be something that kind of adds to a segment or something rather than an actual match. But what that'll be, I don't know. But I imagine it's going to include everyone that we saw on Raw, which I'm looking forward to be honest.
So we've probably got the most disappointing thing about the pay-per-view is the match has been cut of the IC title.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
There's been no word about this though.
Has it not been officially announced on .com?
I don't think it. Oh, I don't go on .com actually, so that's probably a point. But
I'm pretty sure it got announced on .com. Or maybe it didn't, I don't know.
so is it going to be now the Big Show versus?
Yeah, it did. Ryback sustains injury, and it's saying...
Did he injure himself?
No, he's... what is it he got now? Staph infection, which is pretty funny, because...
That's not funny.
The irony
why
of
are staph
it...
infections funny? Come on, Aaron.
No, the irony of it is pretty funny, because Punk got a staph infection, didn't
Like
he?
3
And
years ago.
you know their history with each other, so
I've checked my staph infection.
so it's pretty ironic to see Ryback getting a staph infection, but let's hope he does make a speedy recovery.
It's weird as well.
Go on.
After all the people that Ryback's injured, it's his own body that's injured himself.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
Maybe
true.
it's his comeuppance.
Maybe it is. It's pretty mad seeing his tweet. He was saying like after Raw on Monday, I woke up Tuesday morning before some media appearances with a severe staph infection in my right knee. Brought to a hospital and put on strong antibiotics and
And then they went, "You're wrestling on Sunday."
Yeah, he said we caught it in time, thanks to the great medical team.
And I'm giving them a nice plug.
He's gonna make a full recovery. It's just pretty. It's mad to see how they did catch that. Yeah, with Punk, apparently it was like, yeah, here you go. Let's just take this and carry on.
Now. They should have done a segment with J&J as doctors in the WWE room going, yeah, you probably got a staph infection there. Get them back on TV.
Oh, wow, imagine. I don't think Punk would have been too happy. I don't think Punk would have been happy with that. But yeah, let's go with... Seeing as that match isn't taking place, which I know you're very gutted about.
I really am gutted.
Let's go with the tag team title match.
You don't think we should do the Big Show versus The Miz then? Predictions?
That's not happening, is it?
You sure? I'm sure it is.
No, it's not been announced to happen.
I think it'll happen now. I'm just going to predict and say that's going to happen.
It probably will. Probably will.
Right, should we move on to...
I don't think Ryback's dropping the title, so it's not like there's going to be any sort of like vacant title match or anything. I don't think. I think he's still keeping the title until he gets back.
Daniel Bryan cursed that title.
It's pretty crazy to see the way that title's been. Like it really does seem cursed, because didn't Barrett drop it due to injury? Bryan's dropped it to injury, and now Ryback may possibly have to drop it to injuries. It's pretty
Bryan
crazy.
Cursed it.
If anything, it'd be Barrett that cursed it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but he's not as injury prone as Daniel Bryan.
Isn't he?
Shots fired.
Isn't he?
I don't know, I'm not part of his medical
team.
team.
Hasn't he spent most of his career injured?
Well, that's his good story. How he got back on the horse, and he's still wrestling now.
And that isn't the case of
Inspirational.
Brian.
Pardon?
And that isn't the case of Brian.
No, he won't be back for another month or so.
Month? I think it's going to be a lot longer than that.
He'll come back at the Royal Rumble and win it.
I hope he does. Yeah,
and then if he doesn't win it, everyone will be bitching again.
Oh,
I hope
wow.
he falls out of the ring. That'd be the best thing ever. On purpose, obviously. Not like he ends up killing himself, but like just falls out of it.
Good for you, Mike.
Just to piss everyone off again.
Yeah. So, if we're going with PTP versus New Day here to get you off this, yeah, go on. I'm looking forward to this, actually. I was going to say I'm not sure, but... What?
Never mind.
But yeah, I am actually kind of looking forward to this one. We've seen this match a couple of times on Raw already, but they are two great teams. Both ooze charisma, so it's going to be a fun match. Yeah, I think it should be good. I think primetime players are going to retain. I would like to see New Day actually pick up the win, but no, I do think PTP are going to retain in this one. Thoughts,
Right.
Mike?
I don't know about this. I mean, there's not really any more tag teams that could have a good match in the division, is there really now? Maybe the Lucha Underground Dragons, but,
The Lucha Underground Dragon.
I don't think there's that many tag teams that could, have a pay-per-view match now that Tyson Kidd and Cesaro are not there.
Oh. I don't know. I mean, what tag teams have we got currently active
The
at the minute?
Lucha Underground, the El Toritos.
The El Toritos.
El Doritos. They're awful.
Usos aren't active.
Where are they?
One of them's injured, aren't they? Actually, he's doing commentary for SmackDown this week.
Great.
I don't know which one it was.
That's just racist, Aaron. Come on.
What?
Oh, yeah. So I quickly got paranoid then about that.
I know, yeah. Shut me up that one, Mike.
Tell you what, but so I think that primetime players will win, and I want the primetime players to win.
You want them to win?
I think Adam will want the New Day, but thinks primetime players.
You think he'll want New? Yeah, actually, I'd agree with you there. I think he will want New Day. But he thinks primetime. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on that one, actually. Is there anything else you want to say about this match before we?
Not really.
We move on.
I just hope there's not another title change, because I think that there needs to be more longevity to the title reigns.
Yeah, this is my thing with it. It's like I do want New Day to win, but I hate the title switching back and forth. But just out of a personal thing, I'd prefer to see the titles on New Day. I think they didn't get long enough to show like what they could do with the title run. So
like how they hold them and stuff.
Yep, indeed, Mike. But yeah, I would like to see them with the titles, but I do agree with you. I hate title switching. I think it's an annoyance that thankfully they've kind of weeded out the past few
loses the
years.
title and gets it back next week. I don't like anyone else doing it.
Of course, that would be your exception.
Of course it is. Right, shall we move on to Mr. Bray Wyatt versus Aaron's favourite superstar / Adam's biggest hatred? Maybe I got that wrong, maybe I didn't. We've got Bray Wyatt against Roman Reigns.
We have indeed, yay. No.
Now, this has been a weird build because it's been fucked up.
Well, go on.
Not in the sense that they've ballsed up. In the sense that it's mentally fucked up.
Oh, right.
When he had them pictures of his daughter.
I didn't know where you were going with that, to be honest.
No, don't worry about
it. Yeah, it's had a decent build, I suppose. There's been some pretty good stuff with the build up to it, where it's put Reigns in a good light, and it's done well for Bray's character as well, like we've discussed on the podcast in the past few weeks. It's kind of give Bray that edge to his character that he's lacked, I suppose. So yeah, it's been a good build, to be honest. I'm kind of looking forward to this one, except, like we've said, it's concerning how either one of these, whoever loses, is going to come out good from this. But I don't know. I guess we're going to see what they're going to do with this. I mean, I'm not even sure if it's going to end clean, to be honest.
That's what I was thinking of, maybe a white dirty win, but they can't have too many dirty wins on one pay-per-view.
That's it, and it seems like a pay-per-view that's kind of setting up for a lot of dirty wins, to be honest.
But can you do so many dirty wins in one pay-per-view?
I mean, it's
don't think
WWE we're talking about here, to be honest.
I don't know, because, you know, if you're watching like this and you think, oh, for fuck's sake, can we not just have a clean, good match?
Mm.
It just sort of like, not gets you down, but it's sort of like, you know, when you're watching it and it's going to piss me off since I'm not watching it live and I'll keep watching and like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm still gutted that I can't watch it live.
Oh, what a shame.
That's a massive shame.
And
for the channel.
But in terms of predictions for this one, I'm firmly behind Bray Wyatt in this one.
Of course.
But I do think they're going to give the win to Roman. I'd be very, very surprised if Roman didn't get the win in this one. But yeah, that's what I'm going with this one.
See, it's weird with me because I think Bray put a bet on Roman. I don't understand my logic sometimes. I was betting on it. I was like, one sec. I did the bet. I thought I think Bray over might have done Roman.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. But
who do you
want? I want Bray,
yeah.
and I think Bray.
All right, yeah, you've bet on Roman. That's a very odd one.
I've covered either I'm happy or I'm winning. That's an accumulator. I'll be pissed off either way. But yeah, I think Aaron will want Roman. No, I'm doing your prediction for you. No, I think Adam will want Roman and think Roman.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that one. I'd be surprised if he thought any different, to be honest.
I think we're just thinking the same thing. I think we just think like, well, these like. I think there's only one where we've
we disagreed.
I remember when we did your predictions and I got everyone right. That was pretty impressive.
It did.
That's how much I know you, Aaron, and your wrestling hatred.
I don't know if that's creepy or good.
Yeah, because you're a hater. Haters are dead easy to predict.
Oh, really?
Whereas us celebrators, me and Adam, we're a bit harder.
But yeah, I kind of am looking forward to this one. Whether it's going to be a good match or not, I'm not too sure. But
it can't not be a good match because Bray will just be like throwing daft shit out there, and you'll be like, "Oh my god, what are we watching here?"
True.
I don't think there's that much to talk about this match,
No, there really isn't. It's there's nothing more to say what we've not already said in the past, to be honest, because like we've discussed many times, it's a feud that they've kind of put themselves into a corner in the fact that both of them need the win, but obviously one of them is not going to get that win, and I think it's kind of going to hurt.
Maybe they could have gone literally. Sorry to just interrupt you.
Go on.
They could have literally put it as a buried alive match and then both of them fall in the coffin.
You love your buried alive matches, don't you?
I've not seen one in years. The last one I've seen, I think Kane beat The Undertaker.
Yeah, with Nexus getting involved.
The bastards got involved.
That was the one that was supposed to set up Barrett versus Undertaker for Mania, wasn't it?
Shitheads. That really annoyed me, that.
Oh, it's a shame that match didn't happen.
I never got that at all why they interrupted in that.
Well, there you go, just told you why.
No, but when it was about, I didn't have you then, in my ear reading dirt.
I'm spending too much time on Reddit.
Reddit, was Reddit even built back then?
Oh God, Mike.
See, the only way I found
it's been going since 2005, Mike.
The only way I found about Reddit is I don't want to know, but you introduced me to it, a certain category, but I'm not going to say which one it is.
I remember now, I actually remember.
It was a private joke, but literally, he knows it, and it's from about a year and a half ago.
Oh yeah, actually, that's surprising what I actually... Oh God, wow, we're not even going to discuss that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're positive.
It wasn't pornography, it wasn't anything like that, just to clear the air. It was much more funnier.
Oh, wow. Wow. Right.
No gods anymore as well.
I know it. I think you've put me off seeing it, to be honest.
I think that time where you was literally laughing yourself senseless for 10 minutes.
I think it's worn me out of seeing it.
We weren't even podcasting, and that was the worst bit.
I know.
That would have been the best podcast ever. He was literally just laughing like a child for 10 minutes.
I know, it was a great situation, but one day.
One day, oh God.
it'll slip out one day and set me off. But anyway,
So I think we've talked about all we can about that match, really.
yeah, definitely.
So next we move on to possibly the match of the night.
Cena and Owens.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
I think it's pretty much certain to be match of the night. Probably the only thing that is going to give it its run for its money is
Brock,
Rollins and
100%.
Brock, but
But we're
we'll
here to talk
get to
about
that.
Cena at the moment.
We are indeed.
Cena at the moment. Come on.
I mean, what is there more to say about this as well? To be honest,
I don't. You know what though? I've not been liking how much of a bitch Kevin Owens has been, and I think.
that's the great part about
No.
it.
But what I mean is, I think it's going to end in DQ.
No. No. It's the third final match, I imagine, between these two. I think it's going to go down clean.
With a Cena win,
Actually,
me too.
will it though? Because we've got Cesaro, haven't we, involved in this?
Yeah, maybe Cesaro gets involved.
Maybe even Rusev gets involved.
Yeah, maybe Summer Rae gets in. Maybe Dolph gets involved.
Maybe everyone just gets involved in it. Oh god, that'd be
Maybe
awful.
it becomes a massive battle royal at the end. So you just go, yeah, let's do a battle royal. Well,
That's possible.
I can beat Cesaro.
I hope it ends clean. Actually, I hope.
I hope it ends clean with a Cena win too. To be honest, I agree with you there.
No, I hope it ends clean with this Owens win. But
Why would you say that?
yeah, why would I say that?
He's such a mean guy. How can you like him? Such a smack sometimes, Aaron.
But no, it's going to be a fantastic match. There's no doubt about that. We've seen it twice. It's been amazing.
It's been you know what the funniest bit is though? Is that I know that's not how it works, but match of the year, both of them should be in the category.
Definitely.
Can you imagine if this one's even better than match of the year, Kevin Owens versus Cena number 1, Cena versus Kevin Owens number 2, Cena versus Kevin Owens number 3, and number 4. Vote now.
But the thing is, Owens and Cena stepped it up in the second match, which I didn't think was possible. But that second match is even better still. So.
Because Cena won, yeah, I know what you mean.
And then, arguably, I would say the Cesaro match was better with Cena. I think them two just completely blew out any expectations. Well, I know actually that's a lie because I expected a lot from them too. Actually,
because you're a big fan of Cena, we know that. Anyone who listens to this every week, you know he's a big lover of Mr. Cena.
But anyway, I think with the success and praise that Cesaro and Cena's match got, I think that's gonna fire up Owens and Cena to put on an even better still match. So I think we could be quite surprised with how damn good this match is going to get with these two. I think they're going to pull out.
It's unlimited what it could happen.
It definitely is. I think it's. I think actually it probably will be match of the night. I mean, as much as I love Rollins and Brock, I don't think their match is going to be on par with how good theirs is going to be. If we've seen as an Owens is going to be, well, that's my opinion.
But that's just my opinion.
It is indeed. But yes,
that's none of my business. Go on. Don't mind.
But no, the build's been fantastic. It's literally. Cena's been what?
Cena's been building it, that's why it's so good.
You never give credit to anybody else, do you?
They don't deserve it. I do. You know what though? For the first two matches, I like Kevin Owens' build, even though he's a prick. And but this one, he's just. I know it's you're being worked and all that shit, but I don't like how he's been this, chicken shit heel who's just, what's the word? Ruined every good match. But I think it's just like one of them where it's leading to a dirty ending.
Quite possibly.
I don't like that.
Maybe it is. I've loved the build. Couldn't fault any of it at all, to be honest. I might as well throw my prediction in right now. I think I want and think that Kevin Owens is going to get the win in this one.
I think Mr. Cena, and I really, really hope John Cena wins.
So you want Cena and think he'll win.
Right
but you think it's going to be a dirty finish, so you think Cena's going to win?
Cena's not going to win him with a chair, is he?
You never know.
It'd be good if he did. He was a title, balls to it, yeah, him with a chair.
Why not?
Why not? Balls to it.
If the ref's down, though.
Oh god, them refs don't see anything. Stevie Wonder's in the ring at the moment, and he's applying for it. Overdoing it right in front of him, don't even see it.
Are you calling it for Adam?
I'm calling. I think Adam's going to be a hater like you and think Kevin Owens and want Kevin Owens.
All right. I
No,
think.
no. I think he's gonna think John Cena, but he wants Kevin Owens.
Oh, you just took mine.
I don't know. I'm yo-yoing here. I don't know. No, I think he's gonna stay with your prediction and want and think Kevin Owens.
You think he's gonna stick with that?
Yeah, want and think Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I think he's gonna think Cena's gonna get the win in this one, but I do think he'll want Owens to win. I'd be surprised if he wanted Cena to win.
Hey.
But no, it's my call now. Probably going to be match of the night, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes down. Let's hope they don't screw it up with interferences left, right, and centre.
Kevin Owens just being a fat prick and winning.
So let's go for it. Main event time.
This has been. I mean, this is all Raw has built, to be honest, though, in the past 5 weeks, and it has built it well. You've never, watched the end of Raw and think that was shite. What's they done that for?
True.
It's been brilliant.
They've definitely gone 100% on putting the build into this one.
Paul Heyman just is. You know what? If J&J Security were main eventing WrestleMania, no, not J&J, because I like J&J. If
Jack Swagger,
two really shit people.
Jack Swagger and I don't know. I don't want to put someone in the shit category.
But you've put Jack Swagger in there, so you've made your bed now.
And Sheamus. Let's put Sheamus in there.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Well, they're the two people I'm least fond of in a way. So.
Right. I'm going to say Bo Dallas and Stardust.
Oh, Bo Dallas is... Oh, don't even go there. Bo Dallas and Stardust. They're great. What are you even doing?
Stardust isn't great as Stardust. I don't like him as
Stardust. Oh, right. I do agree with you there. Stardust, the character, isn't great.
I'd have said Cody Rhodes if I meant Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stardust and Jack Swagger. You could probably make that good. Maybe that's a bit too far, but I probably could make it average.
I was going to say, make it more interesting, but whether he'd sell it as the main event of a pay-per-view of WrestleMania.
I reckon he probably could. He could sell ice to an Eskimo, that man.
Oh, true. So like we say, Heyman is just fantastic. There's nothing more to say about how good Heyman's been in this build. Lesnar, surprisingly, has been there most weeks for the build.
Touring. What's he doing?
I'm sure he's been there more than he was for the Mania build, to be honest.
Do you reckon that they've invented a teleport machine and that they're just whizzing him to places?
Yeah, just get him about.
If they're paying him $5 million a show, they may as well do that.
He's been very busy this past month. I mean, he even went over to the Japan show.
I know, he's wrestled twice in 5 months. Jesus Christ, get that on a medical. They say nurses work hard. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, wow.
But it is probably worth it having. It's better Brock not wrestling as much, but you would like to see him every now and then just wrestle someone. I don't want to say shit, but, just in an average match.
I don't know, because Beast in the East kind of... I don't know, watching it...
Beast in the West.
I don't know how to put this. It kind of felt odd for him to be fighting Kofi. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty great to see him come out and be a monster and just kill everyone, but...
Literally.
Pretty much. No, actually, because New Day came out then, didn't they? And the Nets were all complete fine, but... I don't know, it just felt a bit like the star power had dwindled a little bit, but no, it didn't affect him actually in the long run. He's still that threat of a monster, so I think it was alright, but I don't know, I'm not fond of the idea of him having regular matches now and again. I don't think...
I'd like to see it though, just interrupt people, just start beating shit out of them.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. But to keep
anyone just jump in the ring with Randy Orton and Sheamus just to make the match interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go into it.
Let's just say I think Seth Rollins has sold this brilliantly.
Oh, Seth Rollins has been fantastic as well. I mean, everyone's quick to give Paul Heyman and Lesnar credit, but Rollins has been absolutely amazing in building this match up. He plays the chicken shit heel character really well as well. Obviously, he's got a different edge with it, where he's kind of self-confident, cocky as well with that.
Kind of
Yeah. So I think he's been fantastic, especially at the end of Raw. this past week, like we discussed on the podcast on Tuesday. He was great at the end of Raw this week. He's going into this match all alone. How this plays out is going to be interesting.
I know. Do you think that The Undertaker will return?
Oh, I didn't know you'd heard about this.
I've heard about this.
You'd heard about this. God, what's with my grammar today? I, you know what? I'm gonna say yeah. I think he will. I think.
What for though? What's he gonna do?
Well, there's been rumblings, haven't there, of Taker possibly retiring next year at Mania, having a Hall of Fame induction and being his last match with possibly Sting at Mania.
And then he gets beat by Zack Ryder.
But I think we possibly could be getting like a Shawn Michaels run here from Undertaker. You know, like when Shawn came back to do like things he'd done in his past career before he retired, like they reformed DX, did the tour, won the titles for the first time actually. And then obviously he went off to have his Mania feud and then retired. I think they possibly could be doing this with Undertaker. Maybe he comes back, has a feud for SummerSlam.
Does he have a feud with Kane, do you reckon?
Well, this is what I think could be possible. Maybe a feud with Kane, because obviously they dropped it in on Raw with Undertaker and Kane's relationship, which hasn't been brought up in a long time on Raw. That was...
But you know what I'd really like to see, and you might disagree, and I think a lot of people will disagree. I'd love to see him win the tag championships.
Well, this is what they could do, to be honest.
It.
They could bring them back as a tag team. That's what I'm saying. It could be like a Shawn Michaels type thing where...
That's what I mean. I really, really hope that happens.
Yeah, they bring them back for like a last run. Because as well, we've got to consider Survivor Series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the 25th anniversary for Undertaker, if he was at Survivor Series to his debut. So I think that could be a possibility before he does retire, to have one last Survivor Series match, especially for his 25th anniversary.
I'd love it. I'd love him just to come back. He could come back and do what he wants. He can be a referee if he wants. Come back a little bit.
I do think it's going to happen, to be honest. I mean, obviously that picture was posted, I think, on his Twitter. Well, not his Twitter, but it was posted on Twitter of him training. So maybe he's coming back.
It's good if he comes back. I really love it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would love it if he does come back. Whether he will, I'm not sure, but I do think...
Undertaker, please come back.
I do think it's definitely possible. We could be seeing it at the end of this match. Maybe even a rematch with Brock is in the works. That could be possible.
But what happens if Undertaker gets beat? Because he's not going to beat Brock, is he?
I don't know. I won't be quick to judging that one.
If it was, do you reckon it'd be for the World Heavyweight Championship though? Then if he fights him,
I think if Taker is coming back, it's obviously to cost Brock the title, I'd imagine. So I don't think it would need to be for the heavyweight title.
Yeah, good point. Maybe Sheamus moves into Seth.
I think that that's possible actually. I think that
it's like a Rubik's Cube. There's so many different possibilities, that could happen.
Exactly. I absolutely love it when it's like that, when you can put so many different things. I mean, unpredictability is what makes WWE, really, to be honest. And
got things in a lot of pies.
Definitely. I mean, speaking of a Kane run, maybe they even do something like Brock. Undertaker costs Brock the title. They have a match for SummerSlam. Kane helps Undertaker win. They reform the team, win the tag titles. They have a bit of dissension. They split up and have a last one-on-one match. It could play out like that, to be honest. Maybe then he has his retirement match against Sting at Mania.
See, you know what sounds weird, and this you might say shoot me on this, but I mean I'm not really sure if I want to watch Undertaker and Sting.
Yeah, this is a thing that a lot of people...
would you rather have Kane versus Undertaker or Sting versus Undertaker? I'd snap your hand off at Kane. Yeah,
this is the thing with a lot of people. It's like, it was a dream match that should have happened 10 years ago, to be honest. I mean...
If Sting going to beat Triple H, then maybe. But there's no just for it.
Yeah, I do agree with you. It was completely ridiculous that Sting lost to Triple H at Mania this year. I don't think
it just seemed like pettiness of Triple H trying to get Thingy over, what they call WCW.
Get them over? You mean put himself over WCW.
Get over.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah, I
talking
get.
in wrestling speak here. I'm just saying, like, get one over on them.
Yeah, fair enough.
It seemed dead childish.
Yeah, I do agree with you. Watching it, it was a cool moment, but like say, it seemed like a way of him getting one over on them still. But it was what it was, I suppose.
Shit happens, doesn't it?
It does.
Can't do it perfect every time. But yeah, I'd love to watch Kane versus The Undertaker one last time at Mania.
I think it's a possibility, whether it's at Mania or whether it's maybe Survivor Series. I'm not sure, but
I think Survivor Series they should have a team Brothers of Destruction.
that is a possibility. We'll see. I suppose that's something we can discuss if he does come back. But for now, I do think he will come back. But let's call the match anyway.
I'd pay to see Undertaker versus Kane at Mania. Wink, wink.
There we go.
If you're listening, Vince, come on.
So predictions. What do you think?
See, it's a difficult one, but I think Seth will retain. But it's how he retains.
All right.
Yeah, 100% think Seth will retain.
So you think Seth's going to retain? Do you want Seth to retain?
Yes.
You want him to retain?
Because I think it seems like they're going with sort of the Authority going to betray him.
Yeah.
But it's a coin flip because they could go one way as in he wins the title, the Authority betray him, or he loses it, then the Authority betray him because he lost it.
True.
But it's a weird one because if he does lose it, then Brock's got the championship, and I want Brock to be the champion again. But what does he do with it? Because I know he's the beast and he's all this and all that, but I prefer having a champion there every week rather than Brock having it. And then we've seen it before when he had it, and then he was showing up every 2 pay-per-views or every 3 pay-per-views, and it was a bit of like,
yeah,
that's the main the main thing of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and it's not even on the card.
Yeah.
Most pay-per-views, and it's a bit frustrating, really.
I mean, I think, to be honest, if they was going to do what they did with Brock, I think it would have been a perfect time for Cena to add the US title, because, I mean, the US title at the minute is arguably just as prestigious as the World Heavyweight title, so I think if there was... I don't know, I think if they are going to give Brock the title, I think they need to keep up the momentum that the US title has got, because I think it would do... It would be fine if he wasn't on Raw every week, because the US title would be that important title that it should be, to be honest.
Do you reckon this could back up? I mean, I know it still means Brock won't be on there every week, but could this mean that, a rebrand? I mean, I mention it every day.
I was going to say, you love this idea of a rebrand, don't you?
But they could rebrand it and have US title as the main one.
And they could do, but I don't know. I wouldn't like that, personally. I wouldn't like that personally, because I like what they're doing on Raw with the US title.
The US Open Challenge.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if...
them, right? Cena gets CBA and just goes, yeah, Kevin Owens, have that, and then goes and beats Brock Lesnar for the title. I'm happy with that.
Of course you are.
Would you not be happy with that?
No.
Why not? You want Kevin Owens to win, don't you? Maybe Kevin Owens beats him and Cena beats Brock.
Yeah, but Cena doesn't need to beat Brock. It's just stupid. That would be.
But why not?
Because it would be ridiculous. But
you sure?
Yep. But
you not like Cena as champion one more time?
Not now, anyway.
No. Would you not like? Would you? Right. I'm not like being thingy, but would you like him to beat Ric Flair's record?
No.
No, really.
No. As much as I've warmed to Cena over the past few months since Mania, I think Flair's... I don't know, Flair's history in the business, in my opinion, is a lot more prestigious than Cena's. I think he's much more of a legend, and I think it's fitting that he holds the most reigns. And I don't think, personally, in my opinion, it's right for Cena to tie or beat that.
I think he should beat it by a mile then, if you're going to say it like that. But no, I think that... you can say what you want, good booking, whatever. I think Cena's been the man for the last how many years? You see, I can't even count it on 2 hands.
I don't know.
How many he's been the top dog. He's been putting on. I think he gets so much hate though, and I think now, especially with these matches, you can't. I don't understand. There's no grounds for hating him. Fair enough, you just dislike him, because I dislike a lot of people. in the WWE for, there's not much found reason for a lot of them, just dislike him. But if, when there's chanting Cena sucks now, it's just like, go on, why does he suck? He's putting on the best matches every night. How does he suck?
Yeah, no, I do agree with you there. Like I always say, since Mania, it's kind of annoying for the Cena sucks chance, but then you realise that a lot of it is mainly just routine now, to be honest, and
I think
people are
it's
doing it for
haters
the fun of
hating.
it. No, I don't think it is.
You don't think?
I think it's just for the fun of it now. I mean, imagine though if the chants weren't there. I mean, I think in a way they define Cena now. So if the "Let's go Cena sucks" chants, die out, I think that'll be. I don't know, part of Cena's character dying out as well. I think that would affect his overall
You reckon he
character in
needs
a way.
hate?
I think yeah, exactly. I think the
So,
character
so by
thrives off
that,
it.
so by what we've just discussed, he should beat Ric Flair's record then.
No, How does that at all
Because
relate?
you just said that he needs hate.
Yeah,
How do you get more hate than being the record holder for the amount of championships that you've won?
yeah,
I
but
think
then
that's a great idea, Aaron. I
we're
think that,
getting into
that's
a
the
different.
that's the wrestling breakthrough of the evening. So let's move on.
We're getting into a different sort of hate in that case. But anyway, we're going off track here.
We are.
So yeah, I'm gonna call. I think I want Rollins to win, but I do think Brock's gonna win because I think there's gonna be some sort of authority angle that costs him the win, or maybe I don't know actually. But then if Undertaker does come out, which I do think, then maybe Brock gets the win. I absolutely love this. It's fantastic. There's so many different outcomes. Like I literally cannot call this one at
It
all.
better not be shit.
I know. Imagine how disappointing it would be if
Oh,
it.
you'd die, wouldn't you?
Oh, it would be terrible. There's so many good possibilities with this match, and
And then that happens, and you're just like, oh my god, what the fuck? WTF, man.
I think this is kind of a match where it ending not in a clean win would kind of be good in a way, but I don't know, would it? It depends how they handle it. If they do
I
something
think
stupid,
Steph
like
has to get the dirty win, in my opinion.
if they start doing something stupid, like too many people start coming out, Triple H starts pedigreeing Rollins, Kane comes out and chokeslams Rollins and
Well,
Lesnar, and
Kane wouldn't do it though, because I think Kane could cost Seth the match.
yeah, this is what I'm
But,
thinking. It
but
could.
why would if Taker and Kane are gonna be teaming? Why would Taker help Seth?
I don't. This is the whole thing. It's just confusing what could
Because
happen.
the more you talk about it, the more you get like, oh, that could happen, or that could happen. It's
Exactly.
really
The more like you say, the more we're talking about this, the more complicated the situation is kind of getting. To be honest, I mean, it could even be a case of maybe Kane or Triple H cost Rollins the match, but then Taker comes out and stops Brock from winning. But then why would Taker just randomly appear to stop Brock winning on this occasion? That doesn't make much sense when he's had like a year and a half to cost Brock matches. I don't know. It's just
weird, isn't it?
yeah. It's a weird one. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out without it being stupid or overbooked. Because I think an issue you've got with this is that it can easily be overbooked. I mean, we've just discussed how many options there are. They can go with this, and overbooking it would be the absolute worst thing they can do. So,
See, as I do in I'm just going to do it now. As I do everything, I always go on like a betting site and have a look at the current odds. And every match, other than the pre-show and the primetime plays, is literally split down the middle.
really,
Literally split down the middle. And there's a lot of there's a lot of specials. Do you reckon Dean Ambrose will make an appearance in the ring?
yeah, he's got to do surely.
But what's he going to do?
There's got to be a match. This is the thing. It's like how many people have we got in a minute that are relevant and aren't on this pay per view? It's like you've got
Then we're
Ambrose.
watching Randy Orton versus Sheamus.
Exactly. You've got Ambrose. You've got Cesaro. You've got Rusev. You've got Ziggler. Although Ziggler, I don't know what's happening with him. Who else have we got?
He's been sucked into the friend zone love triangle.
We've got the Divas that arguably are in one of the best storylines at the minute, and they're nowhere to be seen on this pay per view. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people missing off this pay per view that really should be on it, and then you've got, like we say, you've got Sheamus and Orton that are on it. But then again, I suppose you can't have a pay per view without them.
You want to watch Orton, but do they have to have a pre-show? They could have had, Swap King Barrett and R-Truth for another match.
Yeah, it's just
But now that the Miz isn't in, now that there's no match, maybe they could have Dean Ambrose just in a pointless match, which I think will happen.
They've got to add a couple more matches on this.
I think
surely.
it's going to end up being Stardust versus Dean Ambrose.
Stardust and Neville probably. They're probably going to do that again, aren't they?
Shit, that.
I didn't even think of that. Actually, that might be pre-show. Usually, sometimes they do like 2 matches, don't they? Like they do an unannounced match on the pre-show.
Yeah,
that could be Stardust and Neville actually. We'll see though. We'll see.
There's another possibility that I want to discuss. Do you reckon Sting could make an also? I mean, I know you said about too many people jumping in the ring, but do you reckon Sting could join in as well?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he has much place in this, to be honest. Then again, do we really have to think about logic sometimes when it comes to WWE?
I'm so good at that. I can't watch this live because I think this is going to be brilliant, and I'm literally deleting every app that I have that has social media on it just so I don't spoil it.
Just so you don't spoil it.
Because that Beast in the East got spoiled, and I can't remember. It got spoiled in such a stupid way. I went on Instagram, and someone had posted all the match winners on a picture.
Oh.
That's
the worst time.
I've literally clicked on Instagram and I thought, oh shit, it might have a result on. I've pressed the home button and it's loaded as the home button's going off.
Oh, that's
I saw
gutting.
Brock, I saw Nikki, I saw Finn Balor, and then I was just like, fuck you. So so I didn't actually end up watching it as well. That's the worst bit.
Oh. It was very good. You should at least watch Balor and Owens' match, which is fantastic. Actually, Neville and Jericho's match was unreal as well. But anyway, we'll get to that. So yeah, Adam's predictions.
I think it's going to be a great pay-per-view.
Yeah, let's throw in Adam's predictions before we sign off here.
I think he'll think. It
is, isn't it?
I think he'll think Brock and he'll want Seth. Oh no, he'll want Seth. He'll want Brock and think Brock.
I think he'll want Rollins and think Rollins.
Right. Oh God, we're
split on that one. What does it say about our predictions for this? So we are completely down the middle for everything in this match. It's definitely exciting stuff.
I don't want Brock to win the title.
Yeah,
I don't care who wins the match. I just don't want Brock to win the title, though.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I think maybe in a couple months, but not now. There's no need for him to win it.
True. That is true.
So I think that's about it for us.
That is about it.
Show.
Of
Don't
course.
forget to like and subscribe.
Indeed, of course, we will be back after Raw next week to discuss the fallout from Raw and on the pay-per-view. So we'll give our thoughts on that. Check us out on Podbean, iTunes, all the usual places, and as announced on Facebook and Twitter, our website is launching soon, ubination.uk. Coming very, very soon, and it's very exciting.
So Aaron gets his finger out.
No, it's very exciting to show us, show you what we've been doing with that. It should be a very good website. So thanks very much for listening, guys, and see you next time.
Enjoy the pay-per-view. I know we will.
See you guys.
You've been listening to the 3 Count Podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for more weekly wrestling roundup.